Okay, this is a comparison between Julip Horse of the Year models and Julip Originals, which I'll show you in a second. This one is an old Horse of the Year, the pony mould, I believe, and this one was customised by someone else. But as you can see, they don't really bend. I mean, you can move their legs, but they don't stay in position, and this one is notoriously wonky, so don't get that if you're wanting it to be posed. Although the older ones of those did have wired legs, so they could be posed, so that's being really confusing. Anyway, I don't have an original finish example, but this is one that I'm painting for somebody, and that's been customised with feathering and a bit of different nose and stuff. But that's the Cobb Horse of the Year mould, which doesn't really bend either. And this is the new one, the Silver Mist mould. Yeah. I bought this as a body, so that's not really showing it off to its best, but it really isn't that great, to be honest. But it's very bendy, as you can see, bendy, which is great for customising, because you can just chop them up with a bit of a knife. Not a bit of a knife. What am I talking about? Anyway, yeah, so you do that, but yeah, it's pretty rubbish, if you ask me. But what you really want is, drumroll, Julip Originals, which come in a variety of shapes, sizes and colours and whatnot. Group picture. And they're very poseable. So, if I get them out of the way, I quite like the lippy mould because that is like very, very poseable. And as you can see, bendy legs, and whoa, he trots. Or is actually about to fall over because I overbent his leg. Well, anyway, you get the bit, you get the gist. He can be posed. Some of the moulds are better than others. If they've got bent legs, they'll be fine. If they're standing, then obviously that limits it because their legs can only move a certain distance, but they can do a reasonable trot. The one mould I have found problems with is funnily enough, this was a Horse of the Year mould, but they've recast it to be an original, so that one isn't very good because its legs are quite thick, and basically the thicker the legs, the harder it is to pose as well. So he can just about do a trot, but his legs are a bit wonky, so he just tends to stand or spook depending on the personality of them. Yeah, so buy originals! Yay!